Greetings. Today we will visit the Working Man's Institute in New Harmony, Indiana. Before getting started, I would encourage you to subscribe to the Mossy Feet Books YouTube channel for more great content. If you like my videos, please hit the like button. The more likes I get, the more YouTube will show it to other people, allowing me to grow the channel. I also entreat you to visit my website, www.mossyfeetbooks.com. There you will find sample chapters, podcasts, a slew of content, and links to where you can buy my books. While visiting the website, you subscribe to it and receive email notifications of when I publish a new book or other content like this video and podcast. This episode is based on my book, Southwest Indiana Road Trips. If you like what I'm doing, please purchase a book as it helps fund my work. Philanthropist William McClure established the Institute in 1838. The Working Men's Institute inhabited a wing of the Harmonist Church until 1894. In that year, it moved to this impressive three-story building on Tavern Street. The Institute is at one time comprised of 144 institutes in Indiana and an additional 16 in Illinois at its height. The Working Men's Institution has dwindled to this location. This is the oldest continuously operating library in Indiana. Their founding mission was the dissemination of useful knowledge to working men and their families. That remains their mission today. William McClure lived from October the 27th, 1763, until March the 23rd, 1840. Native to Ayr, Scotland, William traveled to the New York where he began to work with the company Miller, Hart and Company. This company shipped trade goods between the United States and Britain. McClure would head the London office of the firm. His job required an extensive amount of travel, and he traveled to Ireland, France, and the United States. After a 1796 visit to Virginia, he decided to make his home there. His successful business career allowed him to retire in 1797 when he was just 33 years old. He visited France in 1803, where he became interested in geology. He earned the title Father of American Geology. When he returned to his home in Virginia, he took the laborious task of creating a geographical map of the United States, a geological map of the United States. He joined the Academy of Natural Sciences in Philadelphia and was elected president, a post he held for 22 years. The work he did in geology has earned him the nickname Father of American Geology. In 1825, he met Robert Owen, an American social reformer. He decided to join Owen in his experimental attempt at developing an ideal society at New Harmony, Indiana. Owen had outfitted a boat called the Philanthropist. The boat left Pittsburgh in January 1826 and traveled down the Ohio River to Mount Vernon and then overland to New Harmony. The boat, containing a number of renowned scientists, arrived in New Harmony on January the 26th, 1826. The boat has been dubbed the Boatload of Knowledge. While in New Harmony, he established the Working Man's Institute in 1838. He continued to travel to Mexico and other places around the globe. He created a trust fund to fund his various properties, including the Working Men's Institute, after his demise. At his death, there were 160 Working Men's Institutes. The Institute, serves as a library and a museum. The museum fills three rooms on the second floor. There is an elevator up to the museum from the entry room, which is quite impressive. The museum, small as it is, contains a wealth of local artifacts and information. The exhibits include both the skeleton and story of a horse called Old Fly that had an interesting history during the Civil War, as she carried her owner, George S. Barrett, into numerous battles. Born on April the 4th, 1855, she was owned by a lady named Hazel Wilt Nelson. She sold him to George Barrett when he was just a week old. When she was just a week old, Barrett named her Fly. When the Civil War broke out, Barrett enlisted in the 1st Indiana Cavalry. Barrett and Fly went to war. Horse and rider participated in many battles during the war. Fly swam across many rivers. At war's end, the government wanted to buy the horses, but Barrett would not sell, even with an offer of $150. The Army arranged transportation home for the two. Fly would spend the rest of her life doing farm work, and she raised a colt. Old Fly died of a ripe old age here in New Harmony on February the 4th, 1893. Other exhibits in the museum include a model Big Four railroad, a Gatling gun, an oil rig pump and tower. Working Man's Institute and Library is located at 407 Tavern Street in New Harmony. This episode is based on my book, Southwest Indiana Road Trips, available on the website www.mossyfeetbooks.com. The book is the first book in the 9-volume Road Trip Indiana series. The books include all the historical markers as of 2022 in Indiana with the text and backstory. The book also includes a nearly complete listing of virtually every tourism destination in the state. The destinations include parks, museums, drive-in theaters, bowling alleys, wineries, and much, much more. I encourage you to visit the website and subscribe to it. You can find my books locally at the Ron Weber Marketplace in downtown Batesville. I hope you enjoyed this podcast, and thank you for listening.